Look, so before we even start, bro, you can give me a fake name. You ain't got to put your real name on this camera. So what you want to go, bro?
You just call me House.
House. Man, big house, huh? I know that's right, man. So what I do, I go around interviewing folks, give them a chance to tell their story and hope that their story inspires somebody else to want to get clean. In some way, shape, or form, find you some help.
Sounds good to me, brother.
So how long you been involved in doing drugs and shit?
It's got to be 15, 16 years now. Started when I was like 19 or so. I'm 34 now.
Oh yeah?
So yeah, I've been at it for a minute.
Yeah, man, you ain't never had no clean time like in between?
I had some clean time. Longest I had was like 2.5, almost 3 years.
That's good though.
Yeah, the suspended sentence, which is what, you know, got me that clean time, besides, you know, like my own work and shit. I ended up going upstate anyways, but oh well.
Yeah. So man, like what steps did you take? Well, you just said you had a suspended sentence and shit, that what got you clean and shit. So what you think it'll take for you to get clean right now today?
To get clean right now today, fuck man, honestly, like what I find is the biggest help is just getting like a little bit of time under your belt. Like once you got a little bit, it's easy to get more, but it's like that first step. I don't know, man. Honestly, like it'd probably be helpful if I like went to jail or something. Like I ain't gonna lie, but
I think I heard that before. You probably ain't the only one that said that shit. So you need like some restrictions. You need to be put away for a minute.
Yeah.
Something to where you can't really do too much. Like it ain't no options.
Yeah, exactly. Structure helps.
Yeah.
Like my second like longest stint of clean time was when I got out of OSCI, because you know I did I think 14.5 months on an 18-month sentence, and you know I was clean the whole time in there, because you know I mean you can get dope and shit in prison, but I didn't really have anybody out like, you know, putting money on my books really or anything like that. So and I tried to stay away from the card tables and shit, because that's a good way to get fucked up in there. And so I didn't really have money to get dope in there, and everything's so fucking expensive in there.
What was your life before using, bro? You said you was 19 when you first started? So
yeah, right around there. It was
what was your life before using?
Man, it was pretty damn good, man. I mean, all things considered, you know, I wasn't making like crazy money or anything. I was just, you know, working like I worked at like a couple grocery stores, shit like that. But man, I got really into MMA, got into weightlifting, and you know, I was cut up, doing good, fucking running through Tinder. Life was good, you know.
You got
but
kids and shit?
I got one kid, my son. I'm not gonna say the name, but
yeah. How old are you though?
I'm 34.
How old is the kid?
Oh, my son is 3. He's 3.
Yeah.
And he's my whole reason for wanting to be clean. I actually just came out of a Central City Concern program.
Is that like inpatient or what?
So it was an outpatient program that had like housing attached to it. I originally went into Hooper, which is a detox, because I was like living out of a stolen car and shit, and like just every night, you know, I'd be thinking about my kid and how I wasn't there and shit, and that got me into Hooper, and Hooper got me into actually Blackburn, which is right across the street roughly from where we at, and then I failed out of Blackburn, unfortunately, because the area is just shit, man. And I used to slang dope out of a trap house like 2 blocks from here, so hella people know me. So it just didn't work out here. But then I went to River Haven. I had like 8 months clean there, and yeah. And then I don't even remember what got me fucked off again, and it's just been a struggle since then.
So basically, your whole adult life you've been using.
Yeah, with bits of clean time here and there. Usually, you know, I'll get like 8 months or so, and then something will fuck me up. usually a bitch. It's usually a female that'll get me fucked up, but get me in my feelings or something.
There's a lot of people that's out here because it started from heartbreak.
Yeah, actually, what got me into the mix originally was a female. She was clean when I met her, and she was on Suboxone. Then I forget what happened, but she couldn't get her Suboxone, and she went and got some black at the time, because that was way before pills or powder and shit, way before the blues.
Do you ever talk to your son?
Oh yeah, I see my son 2-3 times a week. Like I make sure like I'm never high when I see him. That's one of my hard and fast rules, because my dad was an addict, man. He was a meth head, and he wasn't there, and when he was there, he's all fucked off. So, you know, I don't interact with my son while I'm high. So.
My bad for cutting you up, but you were
you're
saying
good.
that I got on some blues or some shit, and
Oh.
got you out here.
Yeah. This was back when I was like 19, right? And it was black back then. It was before the blues, before the powder.
Yeah.
And she couldn't get her Suboxone, so she ended up getting some black. And you know, I mean, she said some line about how like it's just temporary and shit, but like, you know, knowing what I know now, this girl was a dyed-in-the-wool fiend. And she asked if I wanted to try it, so you know, I ended up trying it. Honestly, didn't really like it all that much, but then I ended up getting a chance to try meth, which I fucking liked a lot. So
that's what drugs you into now?
I mean, truth be told, you know, I'm into, you know, what do you got? Everything. But you know, if I only got $20, I know what I'm spending it on.
Yeah. So do you eat out here? Like, do you try to feed yourself?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Basis?
Oh yeah, no, I eat, you know, I try and do what I can. Like I'm not exactly fucking skinny, so.
That's what I'm saying. You look healthy as fuck, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if it's genetics or what, but like I ain't really ever like, besides when I was like down at like rock bottom, I never really like looked too fucked up. Like sometimes got like a little picked out or something, but from the meth, but.
Yeah. So you said you got the sprint enough to stop every now and then and get like 5 to 6 months or something,
Yeah.
6-7 months, and then some girl come and fuck that up.
Yeah, either some girl or like, to be perfectly honest, man, I just get like stagnant in my recovery. I just don't do what I need to be doing, and like I know what I need to be doing, but I just don't do it.
So tell them folks, what's the hardest thing that a person go through when they in a relationship with somebody that got an addiction to?
I mean, honestly, I would just say like if you getting into a relationship, don't get into a relationship with somebody who's also an addict, even if they're in recovery.
Yeah.
Like I tried to stay with my baby moms for a while after we got clean, because my son was born. She got into this place called Letty Owens, which was it's a place for women with either children or they're about to have kids, and they're trying to get clean. And so she got all the help, and like I was still out on the streets and shit, living in a stolen car, like I said before, and shit. And eventually, I managed to get clean, and then we tried to like make it work and shit. But like, you know, I don't want to speak for everybody, but addicts, you know, most of the time like we're pretty dysfunctional in one way or the other.
That's why they say don't get in a relationship the first year of your recovery.
Yeah, shit, I would say don't get into a relationship with an addict even in recovery, like at all, if you're an addict in recovery.
I mean, yeah, not, what, yeah.
Because like the way I see it is like.
Not like getting in a relationship with an addict, like don't get in a relationship, period.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear that rule too, and yeah, I definitely agree. Don't get in a relationship within the first year, man, because like there's only two fucking, you know, endings to a relationship. Y'all either gonna be together forever or you ain't, and chances are you ain't. Like, hate to tell it to you, and so like, unless you're fucking, you know, just don't give a shit and it ain't gonna affect you, or your recovery's crazy strong, it's probably gonna take you out.
So where you sleeping at now? Are you like still sleeping outside and shit, or in cars?
Yeah, so no, I actually be staying at my baby mom's right now temporarily.
Oh yeah.
But you know, and so like I don't bring nothing around there.
Well,
I don't.
You got it good. You got somewhere to go.
I mean, I wouldn't call it good. Her and I.
Yeah.
She's a good woman. She's a damn good mom. But like her and I butt heads a lot, and like I'm trying to get up out of there, and like that's the whole reason I'm out here right now is because, you know, I'm just not trying to be up in that space.
Yeah.
So.
Well, shit, at least you get to see your son every day.
Oh yeah, no, that's a blessing,
that's
man. That's a blessing, and I mean, I try and put in my work with him too. Like he's he's the best thing in my life right now. You know, or
You think you're gonna ever have any more?
with the right woman, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe,
yeah.
but I don't know, man. It's more work than I was expecting.
Nah, for real, that's a fact.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. I mean, it's a blessing. It's wonderful.
So this your first time being a parent?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So you started
100%.
late. You was 31?
34.
No, when you first. When you
Oh
had
yeah,
the
yeah,
baby.
yeah. I mean, I ain't got a head for numbers, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, right around there.
I'm a calculator with that math.
What?
So I'm a calculator with that math.
Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could be like that. I'm definitely not. I
Yeah.
fucking barely made it through high school because of math.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to do summer school and shit, and still didn't get to walk.
Did I ask you? Is you from here?
So originally I'm from California originally, but I moved up here when I was like 13, almost 14. So
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
up here 20 years.
Yeah, you from here then?
Yeah, yeah, it's
You
from Chico,
here,
California.
man. After that long time, well, you from here?
Yeah, I consider myself a Portlander, whatever you want to call it.
You been from where you from?
Chico, California.
I said you been here longer than
yeah.
you been from where you from.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, and I wouldn't go back. I love it here. Like, I mean, you know, they kind of, our politicians kind of fuck things up around here, but
Everybody keeps saying it's all the out of towners keep saying it's easier out here being homeless and shit.
yeah.
There's more resources and stuff like that.
I mean, there is for sure, and I mean, also like just a quick side story. I went to I did a month inpatient down in California in Garberville, like Emerald Triangle area, and when I graduated from there, my parents wouldn't come pick me up. They said I'm gonna go live with my brother in California for a while because they knew if I came back up here I'd relapse, and they wasn't wrong, but I ended up hitchhiking from the fucking rehab that I was at into Garberville. It was like 17 miles or something.
You walk?
No, I walked and hitchhiked. Hitchhiked in, and I went to the DHS there, and I said, "Hey."
That's like asking for a ride or some shit?
Yeah, just like sticking a thumb out and asking people for a ride.
Yeah.
And I went to the DHS there in Garberville, told them I was homeless in their town, and they straight up offered to buy me a bus ticket to come to Portland if I signed a waiver saying I'd never come back to Garberville.
Why they was trying to get you out of there?
They just didn't want anyone homeless in their town, and from what I gather, man, that's a pretty common story. Like, other cities will send their homeless here,
Yeah.
and so that's exactly what I did, and I've heard that story so many times.
Alright, man, you got, before we wrap this up, man, you got Cash App or social media, just in case if somebody want to reach out, help, or donate?
Yeah, I mean, sure, I get, I'm not
Yeah.
usually one for handouts, but yeah, my Cash App's
Yeah.
Eldred11, ELDRED11.
You can write it down, then I'll put it up there.
Alright, cool, thank you, brother.
Getting you some type of positive advice that the street life ain't the way to go. Getting younger people some positive advice.
Positive advice is don't give up, man. Fucking keep trying. Like it's gonna click eventually, and if you ain't heard of it before, try Dharma Recovery. That's where I've had the most success, man.
Yes,
And good
sir.
luck, brother.
Alright, thank you, man, for letting me interview you. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Stay safe out here.